What's up, everybody? This is your commish for the week 6 commish report. As you can see, I have my headphones this week. Hopefully that improves the sound quality and improves the overall quality of the videos going forward. This week I was trying to get you guys to send me some audio clips so that I could add in to the videos this week. Didn't get that from y'all, and that's okay. If you have any issues with that or just not knowing how to do it, then let me know, and I can walk through those steps with you. So hopefully by next week we'll add some of those in there. So if I want to do this weekly, I want to do it the right way and have fun with it, and that means getting you guys more involved in it instead of just me talking for a few minutes and that's it. But this week we've got to review some trades that went down last week, starting with the Hoosiers. The Hoosiers traded Stephen Curry, Miles Plumlee, Corey Brewer to the All-Stars for Al Horford, Chandler Parsons, and Mike Conley. This was obviously two teams going in two different directions with this trade. Stephen Curry was not on the trading block before this deal happened. My team ended up trading to get more depth, and owner Jared Edwards was looking for another keeper to go along with Carmelo Anthony. And looking at his squad, Stephen Curry, along with Carmelo Anthony, and when Kobe Bryant comes back, that's three pretty lethal scorers he's got there. But looking at his squad, he definitely dropped a good bit in the power rankings this week because of this trade, because he was looking forward to next year, and he still could compete. Anytime you have three scorers like that who could average 25 a game, you should be able to handle the scoring categories. But then the Hoosiers went to trade Tristan Thompson and Aaron Aflalo to the Sharks for Andre Drummond and Tyreke Evans. These were two separate deals, but both deals happened in the matter of a few days, and it looks like pretty much a even swap when you put them together. When you got two small forwards going and two power forwards going the other way. It looks like Andre Drummond could possibly be a potential keeper for the Hoosiers with his age and production so far this season. And Aaron Aflalo seems to be in a good situation in Orlando to help the Sharks. Then the Sharks also traded a pretty huge trade, another huge trade, sending Anthony Davis to the Patriots for Ty Lawson, Derek Favors, and Darren Williams. There was a little bit of controversy behind this trade. This one took a little more time to pass than some of the others, mainly because owner Matt Brooks seemed to be dumping a good bit of players for one player. And it's hard to argue, though, with a player like Anthony Davis and the stats that he's putting up so far this year. But owner Ken Taylor is getting a pretty good deal for his big man, and a stud point guard in Ty Lawson. Derek Favors going to get you some pretty consistent points and rebounds, and Darren Williams, if he could get healthy, man, that's a big trade for the Sharks, especially for this season. Then the Steamrollers traded DeMarcus Cousins to the Patriots for Damian Lillard and Lance Stevenson. It's obvious that owner Matt Brooks is working on his keepers, and he's got two of the best young big men in the game, and so you can't argue with him for the moves that he's made, because moving forward he's definitely got the keepers to look forward to year after year if he plans to keep Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins, which you can't blame him for doing so. But man, he's really put himself in a tough situation this year, just like owner Jared Edwards and the All-Stars. Both of those teams are dropping in the power rankings this week because of those deals. And then the last trade was the Slammajamas trading Kyle Lowry to the Wizards for Rudy Gay. And I've got a text from owner Katig about why he made that trade. Give me just a second. JC says that he did this deal because he needed a point guard, and Rudy Gay's shooting percentage is really bad. So, for those who are wondering why he traded Rudy Gay for Kyle Lowry, that is why he did it. Now I've just got to go through some Twitter updates. I want to go through some Twitter updates from today. Just news around the NBA that could be helpful to you. Pau Gasol has a mild sprain of the knee, which is probably good news for that situation, according to these tweets. Tyler Hansbrough is going to get the nod going forward in the starting lineup for the Toronto Raptors. And he is currently in free agency, so we'll see if somebody wants to take a chance on him. Paul Pierce is out 2 to 4 weeks with a fractured hand, and Jeremy Lin is also out 2 weeks with a knee injury. The matchup of the week this week is between the Harrisburg Hoosiers and the Cedar Rapids Razor Sharks, two teams that improved their depth last week with these trades, and because of that have moved up in the power rankings, and is the reason that they are the matchup of the week this week in week 6. Last week, the player of the week was Stephen Curry. It was his first week with the All-Stars, and it seemed like he was on a mission to prove that he should not have been traded, which he feels like he shouldn't have, but he seems to be settled down in a new town and looks forward to leading the All-Stars to a second championship this season. But that's all I got for the commission report for week 6. I will see you guys next week. Get those sound clips to me. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I will see y'all next week.